Back to another professional picks college basketball video. Start Tuesday video for this week, and we'll have a video posted every Tuesday morning going forward, as well as a video posted every Friday morning going forward. Friday videos will preview our Saturday slate, um, probably without the lines, unless we could get some on there beforehand. But Tuesdays will always be our bets. Fridays will be our preview for the Saturday slate. So many good games. Probably just talk about some of the ranked matchups, but I'll also post some picks sporadically when I really like something, such as the the Michigan State pick from last night. But we got a top 15 matchup, big going to the Big 12 conference for this one. So let's get right into it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Seen awesome new comments on the last video. Really appreciate it, just like all the interaction we get. But thank you guys. Let's get into this game. We got number 9, Baylor, heading to number 14, Kansas State. Baylor, the road favorite here, which I was a little bit surprised. Ken Palm agrees with these rankings. He's got Baylor a little bit ahead of Kansas State. Looking into the stats a little bit more, Kansas State is the better defensive team. They have a top 20 defense in the country, whereas Baylor has the second best offense in the country, which is very, very impressive stat. Regardless, offense normally doesn't travel as well, whereas defense would. It's basically said in my last 3 videos, though. So don't want to get to be a broken record. Um, but those of you who are following the videos, probably starting to get my method down here a little bit. I really love the side with the defensive teams. Plus, when they're at home, we saw last week, I went away from that method with Tennessee, more so because they had 2 starters out. I was thinking, like, I thought that would be the turning point. Turns out Tennessee was still able to win handily, pretty much dominate the whole game, even with their bench guys out there against Bama. So, if anything, the method has just been confirmed to me, even the one time I faded it. But love Kansas State here. You can probably tell by the background that that's who I'm siding with in this one. And I have it here at the plus 1.5, but I would even take this money line. I'll say that just in case the line jumps. I don't expect too much. I think we could see some money here on Baylor. A lot of people are high on them, but Kansas State, top 20 defensive team at home. Additionally, Kansas State 5-5 in their last 10, starting to fall off a little bit, or not fall off, but just not playing as dominant basketball as they were at the start of the season. I could see them winning this one a little bit more at home, whereas Baylor's 8-2 in their last 10. The big difference here is that Jonathan Tchamwa-Tchatchoua is going to be playing this game. The post for Baylor, he's been out for pretty much the whole year until the last week. Highly important glue guy for them. Does just about everything on the court. So definitely not going to be the same matchup. Regardless, there I have X factor as Adam Flagler, player who lives and dies on threes for the most part. If he hits like 5 or 6 in a game, that completely changes the outcome. So we got him there. Need to hope for a cooler game from him. Can't have him hitting like 5 or 6 threes. But so I got him there as X factor, and then Keontae Johnson. My opinion, he'll be the best player in the court. Yes, you got Keontae George, but you got a 6'6", 6'7" wing who get to the basket pretty much whenever he wants. I'm gonna be really interested to see Tchamwa-Tchatchoua on him, maybe Langston Love, and just really see that matchup. But Baylor lost at home to Kansas State the last 2 times these 2 teams played, and that really also helped Kansas State bust onto the scene here. Don't want to put too much thought into a previous game a while ago. Plus, Jonathan Tchamwa-Tchatchoua was out, but keep talking about these home team advantages. And I was looking at the stats here. And in that game that Baylor lost at home to Kansas State, they shot 17 more free throws than Kansas State did. I mean, you hit like 8 of those. That's like you could have an entire 17-point difference in the game just on free throws. I mean, the refs were basically handing it to him, and Baylor still couldn't come through. Um, that just makes me like Kansas State even more here. Great defensive team. Jerome Tang, favorite for Coach of the Year. Obviously, there's a few guys up there, but he's been spectacular there so far. I really like Kansas State in here. Obviously, Jonathan Tchamwa-Tchatchoua was the more popular guy coming back from injury, but you got David Ngesson for Kansas State. They're getting a little bit more healthy. I like the value here a lot. You just can't go wrong betting on the home team in these close matchups. Baylor 4-4 on the road this year, not spectacular. Only playing at 500. Kansas State 14-1 at home. I mean, you're hitting over 90%. I love the pick here as a dog. I would even take it at money line. But Kansas State's the pick. And then we have our partnership with Prize Picks. You see there on the left, they'll match your first deposit up to $100 using the promo code PROPICKS. It's a daily fantasy app. You can use it in betting illegal states. Check it out if you haven't already. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you're telling me, but let me know what you're taking in the comments. And I wish everybody good luck this week. Thanks for watching.